Hello.
Maybe too high.
Yeah. Just flip it over to the other way.
There.
Hello, followers. Sorry, we're getting YouTube set up real quick. Hello. No, just put on the side like it was. Hello. We're going to start the Arch Nemesis here in about 10 seconds. But thank you for joining.
It's locked.
That's how it was. Sorry, technical difficulty here.
You can't. You have to put it on.
That's fine. Alright. Plans for engine. We already have the questions already. Sell us the dang bar already. I appreciate your comment. Alright, so today, this is Andrew with Balls of Steel USA. And today we are going to do a quick questionnaire / overview of our brand new Arch Nemesis bar. This thing is pretty darn sweet, and I am super pumped to talk about it. Knurling? Yes, we'll get there. So let me do the overview first, and then you can start hammering away at questions. I know you guys have seen a bunch of advertisement on this, but yeah, I will go over this first, and then give me all your questions after that, or I'll scroll up and do some answers. All right, so first of all, this is our Arch Nemesis bar. This is a cambered bench bar. You can use it for rowing. My favorite feature of this bar is right here. This bar is 20 pounds. So the cool part about it is you can actually take this off, or you can attach this to a lat pull down, the pulley system. You can attach it to your belt squat if you want. So the light's terrible. But overall, you can take this and attach it to anything, and it is super light, so therefore you don't have to take the sleeves off the bar. It is a cambered bench bar. We do have some angle here to the Arch Nemesis. These are not straight. We don't plan on making them straight either. We're going to keep this nice angle for better benching technique, for more range of motion. It's got a nice camber to it. I've used this thing for about a month, and I really, really enjoy this bar. It is a great new Swiss bar, as you want to call it, but it also has the camber in it. So the only thing, this is a prototype, and you don't see any knurling here. We do plan to have knurling on the final production of it, so that is in the game plans. Have not confirmed if that was a go yet from the manufacturing, but they plan to do knurling on this. So we do plan to have knurling on these. It's got 3 different settings on it. So yes, we plan to do have knurling on that. This is made out of tubing. So the end is meant for a collar or Olympic, the ends are made for Olympic plates, so 2 inches. It is tubing though, so as you know, for any product that you have that has tubing ends on it, the plates fit kind of weird. So you either have to take a clip and modify it, or you have to use some different clips to do it. What I do is I go to my local hardware store, and for $1 you can get those like squeeze clips that you use to press wood together. They're like $1, and I really enjoy just using those. Are the easiest and the cheapest, quickest way to get a clip on tubing size collars or sleeves. The sleeves are not rotating. The sleeves are not rotating, as you can imagine, because it's tubing. I'll show you the sleeves here. They are not removable because they don't need to be. This bar is light enough that you can pick it up and move it / use it for lat pull down without having to move this. The end is really long, so there is enough room here to put. So far I've had 5 plates on it, no problem. I even had bumpers on here, no problem, to get enough weight to use the movement. Once again, this is here for extra support, and then we'll have the knurling on here. What is the overall length? I don't have that memorized, unfortunately, but I know it's on the website, the overall length. and some of the exact dimensions. I probably should have memorized those, but I don't have those memorized. But the website will have it. My biggest two questions are going to be is what is the price? The price we're hoping for is right around 200-ish US dollars. So for a cambered bench bar that's Swiss, Swiss style as far as the different handles, $200 is a pretty darn good deal. How heavy is it? It's like right at 20 pounds. So it's nice and light, but it's very durable. I've had 5 plates on it. Will this fit comfortably in a 3x3 rack? Yeah, I'm on a 2.3 by 2.3 rack, and as you can see, there is some variability here. So this should fit no problem in a 3x3 rack. See how there's enough clearance here? Shouldn't have any of those issues. And then your biggest question is when can I get it? So whenever we do like a release, I want to do this for all our products. Whenever we do a release for a new product, that means we have been doing testing for a long time, meaning we got the product, we paid for the sample, we had it shipped, everything, and then we basically tested. We tested it for about a month because we really want to make sure that's a quality product for you. So I've done my testing on this, I have approved of it, and now we will start to finish the manufacturing of this, and we hope to have these on a pre-sale in November, and they should be to you by December. I've got y'all's fat bench, it's awesome. Thank you very much. I'm a Q-Bolt. I'm pretty terrible with names. Did the price get announced? A rough range, yes. I'm not even gonna try names because I'm just awful at it. But yes, roughly $200, 200 US dollars. I don't know what that is in Canadian dollars. I don't know what that is in any other dollars. Maybe pounds. I know pounds pretty well. But 200 US dollars, that's shipped. That's everything. No taxes. How much does it weigh? 20 pounds. Any restocks of dumbbells? So yeah, let's go ahead and open the floor up to any of your questions. I'll scroll up and do some of these too, and then I'll do another little quick overview, and then we'll shut this down. Let's see here. Any restocks of dumbbells? Not yet. I know those sold out really quick. Please stay tuned for dumbbells. I know we're coming out with some different types of dumbbells. I'm just prototyped a more of a commercial grade dumbbell here over the past month. It passes my inspection, and yeah, we should have those out to you very shortly. How much does it weigh? 20 pounds, roughly. Once again, when you order all this stuff, we try to do it in kilograms, so sometimes there's a little bit of a difference there. What exercises have you been using it for at weight, Benjamin? I have been using this mainly for bench, which I'm guessing 98% of you will use it for. I've been using it on my belt squat for some rows. I've been using it off the rack for rows, and I've been using it with my lat pull down and my cable pulley. I'm a big lat pull down guy. They're just super easy. If you don't have one at your home gym, I understand. I have a commercial gym, so I've got a couple lat pulleys, and I really enjoy using a lat pulley. It gives me a lot of different range of motion, and it's nice and light. I can easily clip it up there, no problem. I just realized you guys are in Whitestown. Our shipping is in Whitestown. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we're not doing any local pickup at this time. So if you do order stuff in Indianapolis, we still have to ship it to you. So I've been asked that question a lot, but currently we are not doing any shipping of that. Did the SS3 actually go on pre-order? Check right away. It says it's unavailable. If you're in Canada, it's already been on pre-sale. If you're in the US, we have not launched pre-sales for the US yet. That if you check out our newsletter, that's the quickest way to figure out when our pre-orders will be. We're probably looking at next week for all of our pre-orders for the US, but I have not been told specifically when. So the other thing is, right now we did a small order of the SS3s, and basically what that was we ordered a bunch a long time ago. There's a manufacturing defect on some of them. They went ahead and sent us new ones, and those were the new upgraded models, and then we ordered another big order of SS3. So if you don't get your SS3 now, you will get one in the near future. We hope to have everything before the year is up. We're pushing extremely hard to have all of our containers in before the first of the year. So let me go up and scroll up for some of the older questions, and that way I can answer everybody. I actually have a little blurb to talk about too. Plans for selling individual dumbbell pairs. Not at this time, but I know in the future we've been talking about it. So Evan Rogers, thank you for your question. Iron Exile Gym, sell us the bar already. I'm gonna go ahead and do a public service announcement. The gym market is absolutely crazy right now. Nothing we ever would have expected for us to sell out this kind of stuff this quickly. And when you manufacture stuff and you plan schedules and budgets and times, it takes a long time and it's a lot of commitment. So some of the products that we, like this has been thought about for about a year. So we didn't know that COVID was gonna hit, and we didn't know that the market would be like this. So sometimes when we ordered stuff from previous to manufacture, to test, to go through all the pictures, and everything that we have to do to get a product ready, it takes a little while. And unfortunately, fortunately, we don't want to over purchase on everything and then, we're behind on everything else. So we do our very best to get this stuff out to you as soon as possible. I'm super pumped on how quickly we are able to turn around products, but I think it's something we have to understand is that these are unique times and stuff is selling out very quickly for everybody. And you may get the product, you may not, and unfortunately we are going to, but fortunately for you, we're going to continue to keep producing more. So if it's a product that everybody loves, we turn around and order more. And that's just another process of testing to make sure the next batch is good, and we want to have quality instead of quantity on bad products. We want good products. In Laos, knurling, yes, we plan to have knurling. Any chance the Trap Bar 4.0 will have longer sleeves? So the Trap Bar that we are currently selling in these next pre-order will be our old style with the split, with the shorter sleeves, but in the future we are planning for coming back with the longer sleeves and some sweet upgrades. That will be a really cool trap bar. We're still some time out. I have yet to receive the demo product. And once again, we gotta do testing and go through all that. So yes, it will have long sleeves again. It's just gonna take some time to get that product back up. Let me go scroll back to our normal stuff. Oh man, let's see here. Appreciate the reply, thank you. When will the bumper plates be in? So you're asking, did it go live? I checked it right away. So what happened with the SS3 in Canada was when we went live for the pre-orders, the SS3 was not on the website due to some sort of issue with the website, but it ended up launching. I'm not sure if it was sold out already, but I would check again just to make sure it's not up there again. When we have bumper plates, whew, that's a tough one. Bumper plates has been kind of the Achilles heel of everywhere. They're just tough to get, and we are working extremely hard to get those manufactured very quickly and turn around. I would say we hope for the year is up, but I don't know. I know steel plates, we're gonna run the show on steel plates, so if you can't do bumper right now, steel's coming, be ready for it. Can this be racked? 47-inch power rack. I would assume, I think 47 is pretty much the basic for everybody. Once again, I'm in a rack that's 2.3 by 2.3. I am in the light commercial rack, so if you go on our website and see the width of the light commercial rack, you'll be able to see if your rack is comparable, but I'm in a 2.3 and I've got some room here, so we do have a little bit of adjustability side to side. I know in some of the bigger racks it'll be a little tighter, but it should still fit no problem. When's the arch going to be available to buy? I did this earlier, but I'll say it again. We are going to pre-sale hopefully in November. I know they're coming in December, so it'll be right around Christmas time. A nice little present for yourself or your loved one. It's going to be a good price too. Can you back up and show us the full view of the bar? I'm going to do my best to do a scan over, so I guess I can. Let's scoot you out my feet. I'm here by myself, so I'm doing the best I can. Keep scooting. I hope this helps. There's a full. Fortunately, I'm not like on my big HD cameras. All right, let's zoom back in. So there you go, you have full shebang. Keep going. Can't read from there. All right, so another thing is we're gonna be launching videos, and I believe we just launched a video this Wednesday. I don't do the video launches, but we launched a video this Wednesday that has exercises, that gives you pictures. So if you go on our website or go on YouTube, we have a ton of pictures and everything else to show you the overall view. I'm just kind of answering questions today. Actually, if there's any time, do you foresee everything being as pre-ordered in the next 6 to 12 months? Totally get the things unique. Do you foresee, everything being sold as a pre-order for the next 6 to 12? Yeah, I think we're gonna be doing pre-orders for probably a year, would be my guess. It's just so uncertain on what is coming in, what's going out, what's popular, what's not. I mean, things change. So some of our most popular products become, not as popular sometimes. You have to adjust your SKUs from there. But we do have good luck that a lot of our really top selling products continue to sell really well. So we keep trying to pump everything that we can pump out fast. We're trying to get ahead of the game, like on bars. Our bars are terrific. Everyone loves our bars. We are trying to make sure that we can get those before everybody else and as quick as possible. Any chance we can swap the sleeves out of our old trap bar? AM, I don't know how to say your name, 7. Basically, unfortunately, you cannot swap the sleeves out of the trap bar. That's probably my most commonly asked question on the trap bar is about the sleeves. I used steel plates on it and pulled 700 on it with no issue. So I would suggest using steel. It's not going to hurt the bar. It's not going to hurt the floor. If all you have is bumpers, then I guess you're a little behind the 8 ball. But if you use steel and you pull over 7, that's terrific. I applaud you for that. But yeah, I would definitely try to use steel on that if you can for more plates. Thanks for you. We'll pre-order. These things are going to go pretty quick, but what's the weight? Oh, I got a question on YouTube. That's pretty cool. Sony Merino. This is 20 pounds. So the Arch Nemesis, I'm going to call it 20 pounds. How much do I bench, bro? Not enough. I used to be pretty competitive in powerlifting, but due to some fun car wrecks, it's not been as great. But I bench enough, I've got guys in the gym that bench 3 times what I do, so I can test all your products out. I've got a dude that benches 700 plus, no problem, so I can easily rely on him at any time. Zomar, you're waiting for kettlebells. Are you talking Canada or the US? So ask another question or give me a comment. Is that for the US or Canada? Unfortunately, we're not continuing the kettlebells in the States. We're just doing adjustables. I believe kettlebells are right around the corner for what? Oh, we are doing kettlebells. Never mind, I lied. We are doing kettlebells. Canada, yeah, those should be. Hold on, let me ask my assistant. Do you know in Canada kettlebells are in? I don't know in Canada. If I don't answer a question, email me, support@bellsofsteel.us. Even if it's for Canada, I will find the answer for you. If I can't answer it right now, I'll just email the Canada boys. I know they're super busy. They had their pre-sale this week, and they're just beyond busy up there. Are the grips knurled? I may have missed the cover. Sea Caddy, yes, they're not on this prototype. So this is just a prototype. I'll get the final edition here, but they're supposed to be knurled. Sorry, I didn't realize I was US based. It's okay. I try to answer questions for Canada and US. I do the Instagram stuff and I'm in the US, so the Canada boys are always busy. The knurling is not on this prototype, but should be on the final edition. No guarantee, but that's what I've been told. But it happens. But yeah, I'll go over that a little bit too. So I went over this in our last video, and there's always some frustration with emails. I challenge you to email any other company and ask them a basic question. For example, I emailed somebody about a product I've had for a long time, And my first response was, this email response could take anywhere from 7 to 10 business days. Not a bad thing, it's just the time zone we're in. But we try our best to get an email sent back to you within 48 hours, 24 to 48 business hours, which I think is way ahead of everybody else, and we try our best to answer that as best as possible. But if you have questions, comments, concerns about Canada stuff, I can try to help too. I can try to help expedite that process. So in Canada, they had their pre-sale on Wednesday, and they sold a decent amount of product. And for the next few weeks, not only do they have to answer the emails and calls, but they also have to ship the stuff. We are blessed here in the U.S. that all I do is answer phone calls, emails. I do YouTube stuff, but I don't actually physically have to box and send your stuff out. We have a party that does that for us, and they do an amazing job here in the U.S. Canada, they do it themselves, so those dudes work really, really hard. See how long we're at. We're at 21 minutes. I'm gonna leave the floor open for 2 more minutes, and what I will do is I'm gonna do a quick review again of this bar, and if you have any other questions, then we'll close out with those questions. Once again, this is the Arch Nemesis bar. We have the ring holder here, so you can attach this to your pulley system. You can attach this to your lat pull down. You can attach it for low row. You can go crazy with it. But we'll see that here in a second. Hold on. We have the angle grips on it. Hopefully in the final product we will have knurling. I haven't been confirmed yet. It's got a nice camber to it, and it's got a nice added support piece here for strength, and then it has tubing ends on it that are, I think they're a little bit longer than a standard Olympic bar if I remember measuring correctly. I've had 5+ plates on this, no problem, it's been great. I like to do floor press with it, I like to row with it, I like to use it for lat pull downs. This is a tubing end, so as you know, for any tubing product, it will fit your Olympic plate, but you're gonna have to rig your clip / buy your own clamps for it to make it perfect. Let's go ahead. Do you need collars for it? I mean, I don't bench usually ever with any collars, but living life dangerously, I guess you should probably use collars for it. I would recommend, as I showed you before, I'm gonna have my lovely assistant go grab a clip / collar that I recommend. They're like $1.99 from any of your hardware stores. You need axle collars for it. Sorry. You could, if you had them, great. We don't need it. Let me show you. I use these bad boys. It's like $1. I get these from any hardware store. They fit right on. They clip anything. They usually have rubber on them. Yeah, that's a good point too. But they usually have rubber on them so it doesn't scratch your bar. I don't care about bar scratching. That's just me. DL Segs. Yes, our old collars did fit the axle bars. We currently aren't producing collars anymore. We're trying to redesign those, so we want to have a better product for those collars. So we're going to currently not be selling those, but these are a great recommendation for me. Let's go ahead and do a quick little zoom out, and that way you can see the bar and see me, and I'm sure you want to see the bar more. So yeah, zoom out, you can see the camber. You can see the angles. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Drop the phone. So unprofessional. So yeah, you can see the nice curvature. You can see those angles. Bam. Cool. Let's zoom back in and finish this bad boy. Try not to drop the phone this time. All right. Man down, yeah, sorry about that. Lost the phone. Once again, thank you guys for watching. We get great engagement on these, and it makes this Fridays really fun when we do these. Keep asking. Oh man, I don't know how to check comments on YouTube. Oh well, we'll figure out that technical difficulty. But basically, thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Makes these Fridays a lot of fun, and these Q&As a lot of fun. We came out with this for DJ family. Yeah, but we're still gonna do a pre-order on these here in the future. So These aren't sold out yet. These are still going to be sold in November for December, so it is not come and gone. You still have time. That's why we want to do this Q&A now, so that way you can see it. Can you show a real quick close-up? Close. I don't have the availability to show that right now, but we did a video with all that on there. If you follow our YouTube and you follow our Instagram and you look on the website, we'll have pictures and videos of me using this bar for a bunch of different exercises. So Jovial 1142, sorry about that, I don't have a bench set up right now, but this is the most narrow you can go with it. And then, so here, so if you're looking at me, that's about as close as I can get. Just take my money already. These things are sweet. Yeah, these are gonna be a great bar for roughly 200 bucks. Thank you guys for joining in. Roughly 200 bucks, Francisco Gonzalez. We hope you guys enjoy this Q&A, and we'll see you probably in 2 Fridays. Let me end this bad boy. I don't know how to end on here. How do you end on YouTube? LBX.